So eine wunderschöne Musik. Die wunderschöne Musik ist leider vorbei. So, danke für deinen Host, die Winnie, und herzlich willkommen zum Mittwochstream mit Thimbleweed. Shalom, Shalom, Alaikum. So, ich würde mal sagen, wir fangen heute gleich an mit dem Dingens hier aufmachen. Kriegt die immer nicht auseinander. Oh, jetzt dann. Gold, da ist der Schocki drin. Den brauchen wir jetzt noch nicht. Also so wie es sich anfühlt, wenn man es zusammenquetscht, könnte eine Figur drin sein. Da könnte echt eine Figur drin sein. Da ist um Gottes Willen der Piss-Yoshi. Yeah, der Piss-Yoshi. Yeah. Ja, Herrgott, wieso ist der eigentlich auseinander? Wieso ist der eigentlich schon zerstückelt? Wieso ist der schon zerstückelt? Sehr schön, sehr schön. Muss jetzt bloß noch mal den irgendwo im China-Böller in die Luft jagen, aber man muss halt irgendwo eine Stelle finden, wo man einen nicht gleich so verwischt. Das wird etwas die Schwierigkeit sein, aber er wird ein kurzes Leiden haben und dann macht's Gravum und Bams und er ist weg. Sehr schön, sehr schön. Hat er überhaupt zusammen? Ja, guck, man kann sogar. Aber da wird's dann, wenn der ja hier sowieso bloß so zusammengesteckt ist, dann zerreißt den ja übelst. Der zerreißt den ja dann übelst, wenn man den an so einen China-Böller dran bindet. So sieht das Drecksvieh aus. Yay, der Piss-Yoshi. Yay. Sehr schön. Sehr schön. Den stellen wir hier rüber zur Biene. Dann kann keinen Unfug anstellen. Herrgott, der hat das große Nase, den haut's immer um. Jetzt, das steht doch. Oh, man sieht ihn nicht. Oh. Jetzt sieht man, sehr schön, sehr schön. Brillenetui. Ein wunderbares Brillenetui. Sehr schön. Sehr schön, dann haben wir jetzt das Problem heute auch schon gelöst. Da guckt selbst Egil zu. Der Egil. So. Dann Hundi, wow, wow, wow. Geh doch mal ins Spiel rein. Denn wir haben heute noch einiges vor. Wird gestartet. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du. Was wollten wir stellen auf Tschechisch? Beste Italiano, ne, das ist Russisch. Englisch. Oh, hier gibt's ja dann mal Tschechisch. Hier gibt's ja dann mal Tschechisch. Oh, das ist ja unverschämt. Müssen wir doch bei deutschem Text bleiben. Spiladin, wo waren wir denn? Autosave. Ne, hier haben wir glaub aufgehört. 5 Stunden, 9 Minuten. Kein Tschechisch, ja, unverschämt. Kein Tschechisch.
Ich erwarte von allen Beteiligten Aufmerksamkeit, Konzentration, Gehorsam und totale Hingabe an das Produkt.
Totale Hingabe an das Produkt.
It's a phone.
It's a phone. Ja, wir waren im Hotel. Hier ist ein Kaugummi. Schau an Kaugummi.
That gum appears to be the only evidence that Franklin was ever in this room. I'm not touching that.
Warum nicht?
I don't want to pick that up.
Hotel dron. Hotel.
It's turned off.
Ja, dann turnen mal on,
I can't push that. This channel is just static. I should find another channel. It's now showing I love my cat. It's now showing bananas.
Bananas.
It's now showing skiing for cash. It's now showing the rich and the soapy. It's now showing hospital hijinks. I turned it off.
Yeah, Jan Soft! Willkommen, Jan Soft! Oh, jetzt haben wir den Fernseher ausgeschaltet.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. Wake up, people! The government is stealing your right to free will. And now back to our special hostile takeover song.
Trachte Gemälde.
Looks like the other painting.
Trachte Bett.
The Hoteltron 3000 seems to think this bed is made.
Okay.
It's getting dark out there now. It's nailed shut.
Zugenagelt, yes.
I can't open that.
Ja. Aufpassen, weil letzte Woche, wenn ich schon Unfug-Telefonate gemacht habe, dann ist das Spiel ja immer abgestürzt. Heute zum Glück nicht, heute zum Glück nicht. Alle zum Spiegel.
Who's the fairest of them all? Yes, it's toilet paper, also known as toilet tissue. The lid of a toilet. Things don't get more amazing than that. The lid of a toilet. Things don't get more amazing than that. In case of emergency, do not sue Chuck Edmund.
Unfug! Ja, heute machen wir absolut Unfug. Gucken wir mal den Unfug an, den wir heute treiben.
Looks fine to me.
So ist überlegen, was müssen wir überhaupt machen? Was müssen wir... Oh, Beine. Jesus!
What was all that about? Why couldn't they see me? I'm dead? Well, I guess that's probably what I deserve.
About time you joined us in the land of the almost dead.
Who are you?
I'm Xavier, the head ghost, and I'm in charge of the
Xavier.
ghosts. I run a tight ship. Everyone must pull their weight or face the penalties.
What do you mean, pull their weight?
Don't ask. Time to update the schedule for everyone to follow. Clara, you're on elevator duty. Don't let anyone get to the penthouse.
Jesus.
I was just on elevator duty.
No arguing. Now, Virgil, keep up the good work on front door duty. Don't let anyone in or out of the hotel. It's about time the living started realizing who's really in charge around here.
That doesn't seem right.
That's irrelevant. New ghost, you're going to scare at least 2
Hey,
people
guys.
who tried to use the drinking fountain in the lobby. Okay? Everyone to work. What are you waiting for, Clara? By the way, your brother died.
Chuck's dead? When did that happen? I'm free of Chuck's tyranny. That is, I know he would have come here to tell me off if he could. I wonder why this head ghost seems so bossy. I've got to scare someone? Maybe I have special powers.
Oh, jetzt ist schöne Musik. Yay! Wir können Geist, Stöhnen, Klage, Zappe, Kühle, Rede, Puste, Verzage, Spritze, Lichtschalter.
There's no water to splash there.
Und dann die Buhu-Liste. Hoffnungslose Dinge, die ich tun sollte. Versuch mit Dolores zu sprechen. Besuche Chucks Gruft zum Abschluss. Erschrecke eine Person am Wasserspender. Erschrecke eine weitere Person am Wasserspender. Flüchte in das Jenseits. Okay. Dann,
That?
Oh. Ah, wir können in ein anderes Zimmer rein. Puste auf. Lichtschalter. Die Zimmer sind ja, glaub ich, sowieso irgendwie alle gleich. 6, 5. Aja
An ashtray for the smokers.
Smokers. Spook. Spooky.
Chuck's reach extends everywhere in this town.
The rooms all look the same.
I'm right here.
Tss, die sieht er nicht. Erfahrung über
The elevator isn't on this floor. The elevator isn't on this floor.
Dann benutzt den Fahrstuhl.
Ooh. Ah. There's no water to splash there.
Zappe. Ah, sehr schön. Den Zappen.
You ought to be doing your job, scaring someone in the lobby instead of talking to me. You don't want to make Xavier mad.
Betrachte. Schluck. Lobby. Stuhlmusik. Edmund Hotel. Hier ist ein Wasserspender. Auf jeden Fall der Brunnen. Hier ist der Kollege.
Now, deep breath. This is my job. Go do your own job and scare someone around here. Now, deep breath.
Brunnen.
Now, deep breath.
Ah, hier, das
Hallo.
richtige Kind.
Ah. Help. I'm a ghost.
Help. I'm a ghost.
Hello.
Hello.
Help. Chuck it. Boo. Help. Boo. Boo. Ooh. Hello. Ooh. Ah. Hello. Boo. Chuck is not perfect. Ah.
Blöde,
Chuck
lästige
is not
Kind.
perfect.
Ah, kühle, lästiges Kind. Können nur reden.
Boo. Chuck is not perfect. You know, I don't know what I mean when I say, you know. Boo. The effect would be better if someone was using it.
Ah ja.
Get real. That's totally not the greatest.
What's going on here?
I better jet out of here.
Oh, it's just the drinking Aboo fountain. As long as it's not something serious, Aboo, then I won't have to call our plumbers.
Der Plumber, um Gottes Willen. Der Plumbers schon wieder.
Not bad. Now you need to find someone else to scare. Then you will have met your daily quota. I have to get back to work now.
How long are you on door duty for?
Until Xavier says we're all done for the day. Now, deep breath.
Oh, auf jeden Fall haben wir schon mal eine Person am Wasserspender.
Now,
Eine
deep
weitere
breath.
Person am Wasserspender erschrecken.
I'm right here.
Ja, wahrscheinlich muss da erst eine kommen. Das Kind ist jetzt da weg. Ja, meine Ballsaal.
It's chaos in there. I think they're setting up for something. It's chaos in there.
Ja, doch.
I think they're setting up for something. I'll wait until they're done setting up before I go in. No reaction, huh? Weird.
You ought to be doing your job, scaring someone in the lobby instead of talking to me. You don't want to make Xavier mad. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse.
Yay.
The elevator's still moving.
Unverschämt. Die haben die Rewe-Bits kleiner und dünner gemacht. Wieso? Wieso machen die das? Sind die blöd geworden oder was? Gelang in das Penthouse. 12. Dann nur 12.06. 12.08. 12.09. Und vielleicht kriegt man ein Achievement, wenn man in jedes Zimmer reingeht. 12.03. 12.02. Zimmer 12.01. Ist es.
The elevator's still moving.
Ja, doch. Zimmer 1102, Zimmer 1101. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1109. Blum. Weiß nicht, wo 147 ist. Ja, 146. Vielleicht gibt es ja hier ein Zimmer 146. Dann endlich mal ein Spiel finden, wo das Zimmer 146 ist. Das ist der Fernseher. Schau an Fernseher.
It's an unplugged TV. This channel is just static. I should find another channel. It's now showing I love my cat.
I love my cat.
Stay tuned.
08. No, 10.
Stay tuned for I love my cat.
I love my cat. Stock.
The elevator's still moving.
Ja, ich weiß. Sag mal, ist ja kein Mensch in dem Hotel. Jesus. Ich dachte, wir können irgendwo vielleicht mal ins Zimmer reingehen. Dann irgendwas.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important...
The doors are closed.
Sie eigentlich. Sie Fahrstuhl.
This has fingerprints for everyone in Thimbleweed Park. Certified Fingertron 3000
In die Mordwaffe, finde Pilze in der Kanalisation.
The doors are closed.
Yay, der Geist. So der Geist schnellstellen. Yay. Nicht so ungeduldig.
Welcome to the Edmond Hotel, most beautiful hotel-a-boo in the Thimbleweed Park County area. How may I be a boo of service?
Is anything going on in the hotel today?
Nothing, a-boo. Certainly not
Nothing,
more
a-boo.
cases of food poisoning. Definitely not, a-boo.
Is anything going on in the hotel today?
Nothing, a-boo. Certainly not more cases of food poisoning. Definitely not, a-boo.
I'm going to check out your, interesting lobby.
Lobby,
Goodbye.
Lobby,
Have a
Lobby,
nice
Lobby,
evening, a-boo.
Lobby. War jetzt glaube ich auch überall drin. In 8.
The elevator's still moving.
Ja, doch. Drei. 5. 8, 6. 7. 808. Und 809. Ah, nix. Dann fahren wir in den 7. Stock. Zzt. Das 7, 3, 0, 2, 1, 5, 6, 708, 7, 9, 6. Stock. Bing. Oh. 4. 603. 2. 1. 6. 608 und 609. Au, alle Räume gecheckt. Am 5. Stock kommt man glaub her, oder?
The elevator's still moving.
Ja, ja. Ab hier kommen wir her. Nein. 6. 108, das ist doch genau, das ist aus zum Music Room. The Music Room! Moin, dann müssen wir jetzt in den 4. Stock. 4. 3. 2. 1. 6. 108. 509. Oh Gott, gleich waren wir in jedem Raum. Wo ist ein Penthouse?
The elevator's still moving.
Yeah, 4-3. 304. 3. 2. 1. Gott, ich könnte eigentlich auch hergehen und eigentlich in jedem Zimmer der Fernseher einschalten. Was dann wohl passieren wird. Kann so verrückte Sachen machen in so Spiele. Nicht in jedem Raum. Oh, und verschämt ist auch in jedem Raum, aber kein Achievement bekommen. Oh.
It's chaos in there. I think they're setting up for something. I'll wait until they're done setting up before I go in.
Hier soll jetzt mal der Trinkbrunnen nutzen. Nom. So, jetzt sagt man her, so tun die Insider auch seine Nougat-Pizza essen. Nein, ich kann nicht auf ihn umschalten. Ich dachte, kann ich vielleicht auf ihn umschalten.
The only explanation for that is the plumbing here is terrible. I don't believe in ghosts, unlike certain other agents. Sorry, that's not the reaction you wanted, is it? What I meant to say was... Oh my, I'm so shocked and startled. Please save me from myself.
What's going on here, Abu?
The drinking fountain is having a little moment.
Oh, it's just the fountain, Abu, again? It still doesn't seem serious enough to call the plumbers, Abu.
Passable. I'm surprised you had it in you. Time for another ghost meeting. Clara, Virgil, get over here now. Virgil, good work on the door. That should do it for today. New ghost. average first scares. Keep practicing. Clara, stay on elevator duty. I need some privacy.
This is outrageously unfair. Why do the men get to finish for the day?
Because I'm strong tonight.
Enough complaining. Do you remember what happened last time?
All right, all right.
Sorry about him. We don't know who put him in charge.
In das Penthouse.
The elevator isn't on this floor.
Krieg ich raus.
What? Why can't I leave? What? Why can't I leave? I bet it's Xavier keeping me here in this stupid hotel.
Nee, der macht nur dasselbe. Der Depp, der macht nur dasselbe. Ach, das ist ein Elch-Hinterteil. Kann man das auch kühlen? Nee, immer wenn wir sagen kühle, dann geht er immer davor. Unverschämtheit. Zappe Brunnen.
That doesn't use electricity. The elevator isn't on this floor.
All operators are having dinner now. Call back tomorrow.
Na gut. Kalender.
It's still showing December 1986. I guess they couldn't afford a new one for 1987. Help! I'm a ghost. I'm right here. Hello?
Auf Gottes Willen.
Who's giving me an evil stare?
That doesn't use electricity. There's no water to splash there. The effect would be better if someone was using it. It's chaos in there. I think they're setting up for something. I'll wait until they're done setting up before I go in.
Ach, wo ist denn er eigentlich? Oh, hier ist eigentlich unser Staubkorn.
It's locked.
Ah, eine Unverschämtheit.
We've got a killer to catch. The doors are closed.
Oh Gott. Ist der Kollege... Ja, die Kollegin stand da drin. Muss sie rauskommen. Öffne. Oh Gott, die steht im Weg. Die steht im Weg.
Stay out of trouble.
Wahrscheinlich kann da immer nur einer gleichzeitig rein. Ah ja,
That's
jetzt wissen
weird.
wir's, was hier
I
los
swear I
ist.
pushed the penthouse button. Must be broken.
Ah ja. Müssen wir irgendwie rauskriegen.
The elevator isn't on this floor.
Geist ist kaputt.
Xavier says talking on duty is not allowed. Also, I don't talk to new ghosts. Leave me alone. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Xavier says talking on duty is not allowed. Also, I don't talk to new ghosts. Leave me alone.
You ghosts.
It's locked.
Ach, hat ja kein Ding. Der hat ja den Schlüssel.
The doors are closed.
Drücke Knopf. Drücke Knopf. Die Stocke. Das hat einen Anklagebutton. Ja, erhebe Klage.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. The government is brainwashing.
I can't open that.
We just don't know.
Was haben wir denn? Oder was müssen wir denn eigentlich überhaupt machen? Finde die Mordwache, finde Fingerabdrücke, besorge eine Analyse des Fingertron, besorge die Papiere, besorge eine Analyse des Facetron. Kann man eigentlich den Facetron jetzt mit den Papieren benutzen?
The doors are closed.
Was haben wir denn? Reisepass.
It's a German. The doors are closed.
Boris Schulz.
It's a button to call the elevator.
Schaffzeiten. Passiert doch mal schon machen. Kann doch mal Stadt nochmal fahren. Kann doch mal den Facetron benutzen. Ah ja, Astrid.
Impressive, but nothing happened.
Benutze Reisepass in Facetron. Die drei Leute. Welche drei Leute?
Insert 2 photos of an individual and the Facetron 3000 will verify a positive match and print out a report. Fully voice activated. Stop reading and start talking.
Ach, jetzt haben wir das eine Foto nicht. Mal zurück.
The elevator isn't on this floor.
Ja, drück doch den Knopf. Drück doch den Knopf. Hast du schon die 3 Leute beschrieben? Ja, das Kind. Das Kinderl haben wir ja schon. Das Münchner Kinderl.
Hello?
I need to stay focused, and the doors are closed.
Wenn wir den auch noch erschrecken, am Wasserspender. Gott, der macht wahrscheinlich auch so komische Geräusche.
The elevator isn't on this floor.
The elevator isn't on this floor. On this floor, on this floor, on this floor.
The elevator's still moving. The elevator's still moving.
Oh, what's that? Take a deep breath and think calm thoughts.
The effect would be better if someone was using it.
Aber wir saufen dir! Was ist das für Geräusche? Das sauft doch kein Mensch. Das hört sich ja mehr wie gegen Kotze als was anderes.
Well, back to work, Abu.
Oh, what's that again? Take a deep breath and think calm thoughts. I'm right here.
Hello? That doesn't use electricity.
I feel like something other than...
I'll never get to finish that delicious sandwich. My toys will never get made. There's no water to splash them.
I feel like something other than the Hoteltron 3000 is watching me.
The effect would be better if someone was using it.
It doesn't work with that. Ugh, smells awful. Nah, must be... It's a piece of sticky tape. I can't put it in there. I've heard the Pigeon Brothers are good plumbers and electricians if you need them.
That's most kind Abu of you. However, we already have some excellent Abu people we've used for years.
Ja, die Plumbers sind besser.
Detective Antonio Reyes, Junior Agent. It's definitely my badge.
Chuck. What? Why can't I? What? Why can't I leave? What? Why can't I leave? I bet it's Xavier keeping me here in this stupid hotel.
Well, back to work, Abu.
Workaboo, boobity-boo. Ja, Moment, wir gucken gleich nochmal die Geisterliste an. Weil haben wir uns eine wunderbare im Hotel gefangen. Da haben wir uns den Identitätsbericht. Face-Tron Report, Job 53 65 82. Input Foto, Input Personalausweis, Deutsch Reisepass. Output Foto identifiziert als verdächtiger deutscher Geschäftsmann. Boris Schulz. Fähigkeit 100%, Fehlerrate 0%. Face from 3000. Patent pending. Pilotronics Incorporated. Ja gut. Dann haben wir hier auch schon mal auf jeden Fall schon mal eine Aufgabe. Sorge Analysis Facetron. Jetzt haben wir uns ja schon mal. Facetron. Tron. Gehen wir nochmal schön zum Geist. Zum Geistel. Oder die Liste, die Behu-Liste. Versuche mit Dolores zu sprechen. Besuche Chucks Gruft zum Abschluss. Gelange in das Penthouse. Flüchte in das Jenseits. Gut, gelange in das Penthouse. Da müssen wir ja die hier, weil die lässt uns ja nicht.
Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse.
Oder müssen wir einfach irgendwie so lang probieren?
Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse.
Doch ins Penthouse hochfährt.
Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse.
Aufzugsreißerei.
Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse.
Los nicht! Tippt um Gottes Willen nicht gar nichts ein.
Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse. Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse.
Du hast gerade 5000 Mark verspielt. ja, gesagt, man soll nicht gar nichts eintippen. Oh Gott, sagt, das ist jetzt mein Tag.
Sorry, but Xavier said no one could go to the penthouse.
Das ist mir mein Tag.
Xavier says talking on duty is not allowed. Also, I don't talk to new ghosts. Leave me alone. Xavier says talking on duty is not allowed. Also, I don't talk to new ghosts. Leave me alone.
Wahrscheinlich der andere nur. Wo ist eigentlich der andere Geist hin? Gelange in das Penthouse Magazine. Foto ist rum und geh ins Penthouse. Erwähnen! Erwähnen! Ich will doch schon die ganze Zeit in das Penthouse. Na gut,
Sorry,
hast dir
but
Lust
Xavier
danach?
said no one could go to the penthouse.
Die ist so unverschämt, dann lässt es nicht hoch. Jetzt friss doch die verdammte Apfelsine!
It's chaos in there. I think they're setting up for something. I'll wait until they're done setting up before I go in. It's been lipstick to death. No reaction, huh? Weird. That doesn't use... Ooh. I can't do anything right. There's no water to splash there. No reaction, huh? Weird.
Weird.
Well, back to work, Abu.
No reaction, huh? Weird. It's a revolving door. What? Why can't I leave? What? Why can't I leave? I bet it's Xavier keeping me here in this stupid hotel. What? Why can't I leave? What? Why can't I leave? I bet it's Xavier keeping me here in this stupid hotel. Oh. Blue was never my favorite color.
Auf jeden Fall das Ding hier anpusten. Seid sie durch die Tür. Was soll das andere machen?
I have no idea what they're doing.
Vielleicht muss er erst was anderes machen, das kann natürlich auch sein. Dass wir erst irgendwo anders hin müssen. Dass wir hier noch gar nicht weiterkommen. Dass wir erst zum Zirkus müssten. Vielleicht müssen wir erst zum Zirkus. Pushten. Yes, das ist die Ransom-Puppe.
Was soll er denn da wohl machen? Schnittchen schmieren?
I remember when those dolls were all the rage. People would wait in line for hours to get one. I'm not touching that. It's probably cursed, like Ransom. I don't want to pick that up.
Keep your panties on! I'm coming! Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. So take your dime store suit and good news pamphlets and stick them where the sun don't shine.
Ransom the clown? I heard you know about a body by the bridge.
Jeez, no foreplay, Red? You don't beat around the bush, do you?
Not my style.
You can ask your questions, Toots, but I'm not saying I'll answer.
What do you know about the body by the river?
What body?
Earlier this evening, we found a body down by the bridge. We're investigating, and I was told you might have some information for me.
Nah, I heard some sirens before, but I figured they were headed for the mansion. That's where most of the up stuff happens.
What weird stuff do you know about at the mansion?
You want to find out about the mansion? You're gonna have to talk to some other idiot. I keep to myself, and the town folk leave me the alone, thank. I'm not about to rock the boat. I don't pay rent here, and I can't go anywhere else after my ex-wife took me for everything I had.
We heard you don't get along with the locals.
Given my creepy clown face and penchant for abusive name-calling, it's not made me a popular community figure. No. But I don't need the validation of these small-town losers. I'm Ransom the clown. I was on the Tonight Show.
I'm great.
What do you know about Chuck?
Chuck? As in, Chuck, my factory is too good to make toys, Edmund? Didn't know the pompous well myself, but I knew his brother Franklin, weedy guy, total scared to stand up to his big brother, even though the family business was in the crapper.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be back.
Whatever, Red. Not like I'm going anywhere, but you're not getting inside without a warrant.
Warte mal gucken. Sprache, Steuerung. Gerade mal schön gucken. Ich hab ja extra, also extra gekauft. Eigenschaften. DLC. Ist ja installiert. Ransom anbietet. Das ist ja nur in der Szene da, ja. Das könnte auch sein. Ach, ich bin Ace Divinity. Gut. Aber eigentlich ist alles drin.
Tickets, 25 cents.
25 Cent. Yeah, wir können hier das Weg entlang laufen. Radio Sender. Eigentlich beim Zirkus-Ding. Gerade gucken. Beim Zirkus ein Staubkorn.
It says no feds without a warrant. I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan.
Ah, yeah.
It's my ex-lawyer's business card. Brent Bailiwick JD. Legal problems? We'll screw them for you.
Sag dafür, dass wir einen der Stadt hassen. Füttere Lil Beepo, wo das Paket vom Post stammt. Haben wir 250 mehr Staubkörner.
That slop tasted like crap when I made it last week. Maybe it's gotten better with age. My official Ransom the Clown underwear. Haven't had time. Always time to do laundry later. No thanks. Better leave it where it is. I glued him to the table so no one could steal him back. Meanest clown of 1977 and 1978. My old circus poster featured the amazing Ransom the Clown. Come back here! Hey! Stop!
Nein! Das Papier fliegt weg.
Damn broken window.
Finde die sei aus dem Witzebuch.
It's my wall safe. Same as last time you checked. So I don't like to make my bed. Who the cares? It's a Ransom the Clown comic. Issue number 1. I already have it.
Ransom the Clown comic.
That's a rare first edition of my fantastic comic book.
Das nervt mich, wenn der ganze Zeit piept.
I don't want to pick that up. Package held at Thimbleweed Park Post Office for Ransom the Clown. I'm not gonna search the circus for you, Ransom. George the Postman. Well, you, Georgie, you lazy. I'll just leave it where it is. That way I can laugh at the sheriff whenever I feel like crap. That's just my eviction notice from 5 years ago. Every time that sheriff tries to kick me out, I give him hell, and he's afraid to come back. Little Beeper is pretty vicious. He'd even bite me if I picked him up. He's probably hungry. Haven't fed him in a few days.
Good of a little people.
Lil Beeper is lactose intolerant. If I give him cheese, then the whole trailer smells like farts. Empty and pretty disgusting. I miss my fridge assistant. Oh, those were the days. Now even the mold has fungus. That doesn't seem to work.
Käse.
I need to be higher to jump on it. That's too far to jump from here. That's too far to jump from here.
Dann halt nicht. Ein Stabkorn.
There's nothing inside but a couple of pennies. It's my empty ransom the...
Schnupp ein Stabkorn. Stabkenner, Erfolg freigeschaltet. Pop goes the weasel. Juckcreme.
Mr. Kozlarek really knows his itch creams.
Juckfinger.
That of a still doesn't work. Well, at least I tried. Looks like a rat hole. I can't reach that.
Säuler drin. Ah ja, hier. Jö! Gerade kommt er irgendwie und hat irgendwas in der Gosch. Popcorn!
I won't pick up some greasy, disgusting, inedible piece of popcorn if I can't put it in something.
Aber bei einem Behälter, Jesus. Käse. Hier ist eine Popcorn-Tüte, nimm.
Well, that's one. Lil Beeper loves... Okay, two. I can count. Am I really gonna pick up all this crap?
Hey.
The rat's having more fun at this than I am. Not even half full yet. Almost half full. Half full now. This is taking too long. At this rate, it'll be 1988 before This is gonna take forever. It's a full bag of popcorn.
Oh, jetzt kommt ein Little Beeper füttern mit Popcorn. Sehr schön.
Here you go, little beeper. Enjoy your crap. Little beeper is pretty vicious. He'd even bite me if I picked him up.
Oh, da haben wir das Paket vom Postamt. Oh, ein Stab kommt. Sehr schön.
The doors are closed.
I wonder what the guest is up to now. Ransom, what are you doing here?
What's your problem?
You! We're trying to make sure all our guests feel comfortable, Abu. With that mouth-aboo of yours, you'll frighten away our few guests. Leave now. What are you still doing here, Abu?
What's your problem?
You! We're trying to make sure all our guests feel comfortable, Abu. With that mouth-aboo of yours, you'll frighten away our few guests. Leave now. What are you still doing here, Abu?
Guck, wie gut Postgrad geschwind. Ransom anbiebt. Wird Prachtspiel, nicht rede ich von den Wichtiger Ransom, der verbliebene Kleinspur initiiert. Hinweis, die Untertitel haben noch Beeper. Ja, das haben wir ja gesehen. Nur die englische Sprachausgabe ist unzensiert. Ah, das tut ja nicht unzensiert.
I'm going already.
Good riddance, Abu.
Endgeschwind. Ich kann höchstens geschwind Ding machen. Zusatzinhalte. Meine Zusatzinhalte verwalten. Aktiviert. Geschwind deaktiviert. Jetzt aktivieren wir es nochmal. Dann passiert Zusatzinhalte verwalten. Aktiviert. Speichern. In Warteschlange. Er lädt es runter. 66,9 Megabyte runtergeladen. Wie lange hätte es jetzt bei euch braucht, 66,9 Megabyte runterzuladen? Bei mir hat es 0, irgendwas Sekunden braucht. Und jetzt, starten wir's.
Ransom, what are you doing here?
What's your problem?
You!
Warum piepst
We're
er die
trying
ganze
to make
Zeit?
sure all our guests feel comfortable, Abu. With that mouth-aboo of yours, you'll frighten away our few guests. Leave now. What are you still doing here, Abu?
What's your problem?
You! We're trying to make sure all our guests feel comfortable, Abu. With that mouth-aboo of yours, you'll frighten away our few guests. Leave now. What are you still doing here, Abu?
I'm going already.
Good riddance, Abu.
Da wo wir ja
The doors are closed.
Wo wir es ja neulich mal mit ihm in der Szene gespielt haben, da hat's ja funktioniert.
Oh, now that's weird. I swear I pushed the penthouse button. Must be broken.
Komisch, komisch.
The elevator is still moving. The elevator is
Könnt ihr ins Wasser trinken? Ist ja furchtbar.
I wonder what the guest is up to now.
I don't feel like cleaning up after hotel guests right now. It's already been used. If only my makeup came off so easily.
Ja, das finde ich echt komisch. Das ist sehr komisch.
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Dude, can you score me some more of that clown blend?
I don't think so, kid. I'd hate to be responsible for the death of your last two working brain cells. I know a chimp who could do this job better than you, face. He's more articulate, too.
Dude, no way! Next time, send the chimp, cause me wanna see.
I think I left my hamster in the microwave. Gotta run!
Ach, jetzt, das war ja unten deaktiviert. So Videoeinstellungen. Jetzt, Mr. P, jetzt, Mr. P, jetzt, Mr. Fluchen.
Ransom, what are you doing here?
What's your fucking problem?
Yeah.
You! We're trying to make sure all our guests feel comfortable, Abu. With that mouth-aboo of yours, you'll frighten away our few guests. Leave now. What are you still doing here, Abu?
I'm going already.
Good riddance, Abu.
Ah, hier unter Video. Ransom ungepiept. Und das war auch deaktiviert. Blöde Insider-Witze. Klopapier vorne. Wenn's hier irgendwo... hier bei Text und Sprache müsste es doch sein. Aber doch nicht bei Video. Das hat doch mit Video überhaupt nichts zu tun. Yes.
I wonder what the guest is up to now.
Oh!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Boo! Ooh. The effect would be better if someone was using it.
Unter Video.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Again?
Well, back to work, Abu. I wonder what the guest is up to now.
Auf jeden Fall wollen wir ja zur Post. Wir wollen ja zur Post. Wo war jetzt die Post? Hier, die Post.
Ransom, what are you doing here? The latest issue of Humongous Honkas won't be mailed for at least another week. Fuck you, George. Can't a clown visit the post office without the third degree? Sheesh, someone woke up on the wrong side of the big top. Let's try that again. What can I do for you, Chuckles?
Ich möchte aber Humongous.
Hey, George, you lazy fuck. I want to pick up my package. Let me see that. Okay, one moment.
Ich möchte aber die Humongous Chaka.
And next time, fucking deliver it to me in person. What do you think I pay my tax dollars for? You haven't paid your taxes in years. Who do you think sorts all outgoing mail? Well, fuck you.
Hey, machen wir Packerl. Der Clown wieder in Ordnung.
It's addressed to me, Ransom the Clown. There's a note inside. Dear Mr. Clown, we hereby return your defective samples. The wallet seems to be made out of a rare endangered species of bird, and the candy dispenser sparks whenever you use it. Please do not contact us again. What a bunch of fuckwads. It's the official Ransom the Clown candy barfer. It's supposed to dispense one fucking piece of candy each time you use it, but it emits deadly sparks instead! It's my sample official Ransom the Clown wallet. I hope to get a manufacturing deal when I'm back on my feet.
Der hat doch einen Brief.
Loose change?
Der hat doch einen Brief.
You look like you're hitting the willy sauce harder than I am.
Well, you look like your liver's about to fail. So I guess we both look like shit. Will you do me a favor?
I'll do almost anything for $1.
I'm gonna ignore that line, because it's too fucking easy. But next time someone gives you some cash, can you pick up one of those pine tree car fresheners and hang it around your neck? You smell like shit! I don't really blame you for drinking.
Oh, you don't?
Nah. With your ugly fucking face, I'd drink every time I passed a fucking mirror.
You're one to talk.
You got any booze to spare?
If I did, it would cost you.
To be honest, I think you should be offering a drink to the poor fucks who gotta look at you. How else will they get through the day?
You know, I may be a bum, but at least I'm not an... You got any loose change?
Here's a new wallet with my picture on it.
Oh, Ransom the Clown wallet. Thanks. Here's my old one.
What am I gonna do with this piece of shit?
Ransom swag? You got any ransom swag?
Great. What do I want with a bloody fucking wallet?
You got any gluten?
No way am I going in there. No way am I going in there. She is a crazy, fucked up, vengeful witch. The old witch is having a sale. I'm not going in there if you goddamn paid me.
Oh, ihr seid doch, der geht da rein und fängt dann mit deren Riesenstreit an.
Ransom, what brings you here to darken my day? Finally gonna give me the scoop on your career meltdown?
Fuck you, tabloid hack. Why the fuck are you so interested in my story?
I think it would make a great human interest piece. People love stories about washed-up former celebrities. Not to mention it gives you a chance to get back in the limelight.
Okay, let's do the fucking interview.
You won't regret this.
I fucking doubt it.
So, Ransom, a few years ago, you seemed to be at the top of your game with a successful career. Then out of nowhere, you publicly crashed and burned, your former life suddenly a flaming wreckage. Tell our readers in your own words why your career hit the skids.
It's because political correctness has gone fucking mad. People are too sensitive now. I have freedom of fucking speech, and if they don't like it, they can fucking leave.
Which they did. A question I would love for you to answer is, why don't you take off your makeup? Are you just a committed performer, or a performer who needs to be committed?
Why don't you stop talking out of your fucking ass? Some things people just can't seem to fucking do.
Nice. Let's talk about happier times now. Tell me about one of the highlights of your career.
Having enough money to do whatever the fuck I wanted. Having enough money to eat caviar out of a supermodel's belly button while Yo-Yo Ma serenaded me on my own jet flying to a private island in the Bahamas. Having enough money that my coke habit made Scarface look like a casual user.
Lovely. Moving on. I heard rumors around town that you were planning to get a line of ransom dolls made. What happened there?
The only little ransom I care about is in my pants. Now I can introduce you if you like, sweet cheeks.
As I'm sure little is the operative word, I think I'll pass. Let's move on. Seems you have little to keep you here in Thimbleweed. Why did you stay?
This freak show town is a gold mine of inspiration for my act. It's the perfect place to hone my craft. Let's face it, I'm definitely not here for the hot babes.
Yeah, charming. So, Ransom, any big regrets? If you could go back, would you do things differently?
Only trusting the wrong fucking people. I did nothing wrong. It was all the fault of the morons I let into my life. My bitch ex-wife, my manager, Franklin, Chuck. My life would have been fucking perfect without those fucking jackweeds.
Glad to hear you're not bitter about it. Finally, Ransom, do you have any big plans for the future?
I had planned on you coming back to my trailer. I'll let you honk my clown horn.
That's a firm and eternal no from me, Ransom. I think that's all the questions I have. Thank you for your time. I'll let you know when the finished piece goes to print.
Sure, whatever. I'd rather use toilet paper.
New. In Ransom.
Hey, asswipe. I am not fucking going into a fucking cemetery until I'm good and fucking dead.
Ja, das Büwürmchen.
Trestle Trail to Thimbleweed Park, 1.7 miles. Gross! Gross!
Eklerig! Woo, woo, woo!
That old tree is blocking the grade entrance. That old tree is blocking the grade entrance. The trail ends here at this huge rock wall.
Tasche. Gut, die Brieftasche kann ja eigentlich den Polizisten geben. Die brauchen ja noch was für den Brutdingen. Was muss er eigentlich machen? Finde die Seite aus dem Witzbuch, sammle 47 mehr Stabkörner. Und die Bullen haben ja auch noch Stabkörner. Die können wir ihm ja noch geben. Können wir ihm ja noch geben. Sozusagen als Tausch.
Thimble fucking Park. Fuck it. It says Main Street. Willie's Watch and Violin Repair Shop. Thimbleweed County's most exclusive watch and violin repair. We repair watches and violins for the rich or famous. I used to get my watches repaired here when I was rich and famous.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can do what I need to do. Hello.
Hier, glaub. Jetzt redet ihr noch miteinander.
What do you think of Chuck?
He tried to screw me over. Shithead didn't think about anyone but himself.
Sounds like you blame everyone but yourself for your problems.
Really? I'll change immediately.
That's great.
Und ist da drin? Nix und. Doch und. Nix und. Ach, geh doch du wieder an den Baustelle.
You're still our prime suspect.
Really? I have some questions for you. Did you find a parrot imitating a squeaking clown nose?
No.
Then I didn't do it!
If you didn't kill the guy by the bridge, help us.
I'll help you, but only to avoid trumped-up charges to make some agency quota.
The agency doesn't have quotas. We're only interested in the truth.
Sure, whatever the fuck you say, but I didn't do it.
Must be fun living in a circus.
Yeah, barrel of fucking monkeys fun. Except that place smells like a barrel full of dead monkeys all the time.
Nice weather.
Fuck off. I'm not into small talk.
Nice talking to you.
Fuck off! Hey, fuckface! I'll do what I can to help you find the killer. But don't get the wrong fucking idea. I'm only helping you so you don't pin this on me, just to make some agency arrest quota.
The agency doesn't have a quota. We're only interested in the truth.
Yeah, well, the truth is the fucking clown didn't do it. Fuck Chuck.
That's no way to speak of the recently departed.
He's probably not even dead. It's all an insurance scam. Ever seen a clown naked?
You better shut up or I'll arrest you for indecency.
Doesn't Agent Ray ever get on your nerves?
If you're trying to play psychological games on me, don't waste your time.
Fuck off. I'm bored now.
Aber könnte doch die bringen.
Here's a bloody wallet. I hope you get hepatitis. It says, we're out at the old abandoned pillow factory. Back soon. Safely First Savings Manager, Mr. El Paulo.
El Paulo.
Pretty disgusting. It's locked. ThimbleCon 87. It's opening later tonight at the hotel.
Ah, könnt doch auch ein Würstchen essen.
You know you're not welcome in here, Ransom.
You can't legally refuse me service because I'm a clown.
No, but I can refuse you service because you're a B-pole clown.
Tell it to someone that cares.
Just order your food and get lost.
I'll have one of those disgusting hot dogs.
Knock yourself out with those hot dogs. We're trying to move them before... well... I hope you choke on it.
Nom, nom, nom. This tastes like crap, and I ought to know. I, gotta go.
Jesus!
I feel better now.
Oh Gott, schmeckt wie Scheißdreck. So ein Scheißdreck.
We interrupt our hostile...
Give me a greasy crap burger with extra heart attack.
We're not serving hamburgers until our hot dogs are gone. Now get lost.
I'll have the thimbleberry pie.
We're all out of that. Now get lost.
I'll take some rabbit food salad.
We're all out of that. Now get lost.
I really want some thimbleberry pie.
We're all out of that. Now get lost.
What the hell is Schweinschacks?
We're all out of that. Now get lost.
What the hell is Schweinschacks?
I really want some thimbleberry pie.
We're all out of that. Now get lost.
I'm not really hungry, and I'm glad I could waste your time.
Now get lost.
Dave kommer der noget dræn. Schade. Schade, dass wir mit Dave nicht quasseln können. Wie strange. Völlig ungerührt.
Hey there! Let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Welcome to Ricky's Tube Town. How can I help you?
More like Ricky's fucked up tubes, but whatever.
Can't you ever be nice, Ransom?
Hey, it's Rick with the stick.
I don't have a stick. These are tubes.
Sure you do. It's lodged so far up your ass I can see it poking out your mouth when you talk. So you finally realized you can't bake for shit.
No, business was just slow, and I went in a new direction.
The town bum wouldn't eat your fucking leftovers, dollface. The only thing your pies were good for were throwing at my audience. Jeez, you must need a boyfriend. It's a Freudian nightmare in here, toots.
Well, Ransom, maybe if you weren't such a tool all the time, you wouldn't see them everywhere you go.
Fuck off!
Eieieiei, das Spiel wird immer besser. Jetzt auch noch Ransom steuern, wird das Spiel immer besser.
It's out of order. Who could be afraid of a meteor? Especially one that's purple. I like it when the enemies die. Ooh, very realistic red pixel blood. It's out of order. Space slime? Who'd want to play this? Gotta be crazy mad to play this game. Or you'll be crazy mad when you've finished. It's the famous game, Tuna Head. It's out of order. It says Tokentron 3000 is guaranteed to dispense exactly 1 token each and every time. A maximum of 12 It's out of tokens. I guess I need to find tokens somewhere else.
Brauchen Tokens. Halte still.
There's no path beyond this point. It just looks like unfinished temp art from a cut room.
Hello, Ransom. Ah, der Ransom kann auch nicht in die Toilette rein.
Save trees. I look good. It's fucking pouring fucking cold water out. The only way I know how to use it is throw stuff. No way am I gonna look in there. I can smell it from here. They're all used up. They're all used up. 1 sheet is enough. 1 sheet is enough. No need, I'm very clean, thanks. Lots of super absorbent paper on this roll. Nah, I'd rather not. That's a huge toilet. Seems out of scale. All the lights are out. Must be broken. I think it's broken.
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I help you find anything? Dude, can you score me some more of that clown blend?
How does it feel to know this is your peak?
Dude, quit harshing my buzz. You sound like my mom.
Nah, your mom sounds like this. Oh yeah, ransom, ransom, oh yeah, ransom! Wanna hear a joke? What do your mom and my clown car have in common?
Dude, no.
Me and 20 other clowns.
Dude, stop.
Fuck off.
Dude, can you score me some more of that clown blend?
Will nicht zur Voodoo Lady.
Fuck you.
Da hat er Schiss davor. Das haben wir vorhin schon mal probiert. Aber vor der Voodoo Lady hat er Schiss. Da will er nicht hindrehen. Weil ich hab vorhin gedacht, komm, da geh ich hindrehen, weil mit der fängt er jetzt bestimmt einen riesen Streit oder
No way am I going in there. She is a crazy, fucked up, vengeful witch.
Buy me some kombucha?
I'm already carrying it.
Kombucha. Haben wir eigentlich hier gelassen? Ach, beim Zurück. Dann geh doch nochmal zum Zurück zu Ransom. Weil ich meine, sie hat die Dinge. Ich meine, sie hat die Staubkörner.
Hey, Clownface.
Gib Staubkörner an.
What the fuck? Dust?
So, wie viel haben wir denn? Geschwind. Sammle 47 mehr Staubkörner. Da werden doch einige Staubkörner. Schau an.
It's my specks of dust.
Ja, das ist interessant. Das ist 47.
What am I going to do with a pile of dust?
It's closed. It's already open. It's closed. I need to be higher to jump on it.
Wo können wir denn noch hin? Zum Radiosender wollten wir ja. Ach komm, wir gehen mit dem Ransom zum Radiosender. Weil ich glaube, mit dem Ransom ist witziger. Kann ich verstehen. Ja, beim Ransom ist
I'm not going in there. They did a whole fucking half-hour hatchet job call-in special on my last performance. I don't want to pick that up. It says, Phonetron 3000, for when you need to handle hundreds of phone calls. There's nothing to use here except maybe that tube.
Funkturm. Wir stehen auf der Funkturm drauf. Yes.
Oh, let's get the fucking clown to climb the ladder. The fucking circus freak will climb the fucking ladder. All this fucking climbing just to solve a fucking puzzle. Fuck you for making me do this. Waste of my fucking time. Serves him right for that fucking radio show. Now I better get out of here fast.
What happened? We're off the air. Just as we feared, the government sabotaged the tower.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going in there. They did a whole fucking half-hour hatchet job call-in special on my last...
hier? Können wir jetzt hier auch? Okay, Regler.
It's Tuna Head by Razor and the I can't. It's been glued to the turntable. It's a spinning turntable. I can't push that. That doesn't seem to work. I can't. The turntable has been glued to...
Phew, what a climb!
Lots of knobs and switches here. That doesn't seem to work. I can't put it in there.
Ein Stabkorn.
Interesting playlist. Tuna Head by Razor and the Scumettes. Ridiculous. Looks like the radio station is on the air.
Okay, all back to normal again.
It's locked and bolted from the in. It's a turntable. It's a music poster.
What the fuck? Dust?
Fabrik. Was können wir mit der Fabrik machen?
The future used to be a wonderful thing. Foreclosed by order of Safely First Savings. And in small print, for inquiries, contact Safely First Savings, probate executor of this property. Looks dangerous. I don't want to pick that up. Looks like I'd need a key for that.
Besorgt den Schlüssel für das Fabriktor. Okay. Okay, dann kommt hier also auch noch rein.
I can't see much from here. The path leads to the factory.
Factory. Go to the land street. Go to the land street. Wanderweg. See.
It's a puddle full of muddy water.
Ui! Was ist denn das? Jesus! Was ist das für Pizzadingens? Jesus! ...45 mehr Stabkörner. Wahrscheinlich muss er die Stabkörner selber sammeln. Wahrscheinlich reicht es das nicht, dass man ihm die gibt. Die muss er wahrscheinlich selber sammeln. Um Gottes Willen. Um Gottes Willen, das ist ein Dingens. Das ist so Gott, oh Gott.
Fuck! Ow! Oh, fuck! Ow! That fucking bush is razor sharp.
Das ist so ein Weg, wo man, Labyrinthweg. Um Gottes Willen. Menschen, Menschen. Wie will zur Menschen, Menschen?
It's a very strange mailbox with a big tube on top. Why the fuck are you always digging?
All right, clown. I'm just
clown.
digging stuff in the front green.
Kram im
Mostly
Beutel.
holes. And then I buries them again, all neat and tidy.
What a jerk.
Say what you want, but you likely
It's
never
not.
tried digging.
Oh, fuck me. If people think I'm fucked up.
Yeah, mit dem Benzinkanister.
Dig it!
I am not picking up that fucking rotten old log.
Dig it!
Better ring the doorbell. Better ring the doorbell.
Digging in the front green.
Push the doorbell.
It's the front door and it's closed.
In the front green with my rusty shovel.
Der Rosting Schaufel.
Ha! I'll lick to hook them holes.
Der klingelt schon.
Well, that's how for it keeps the stead tidy.
Acht aber niemand auf. Gut.
Ha! I'll lick to hook them holes.
Okay. Dann.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can.
Statt bei ihr finde Pilze in der Kanalisation, geh und rede mit Dolores. So, eine Analyse aus dem Bloodtron. Können wir auch schon mal noch schön machen. Weil er hat doch. Er hat ja jetzt die Brieftasche, die blutverschmierte.
Impressive, but nothing happened. Insert a blood sample taken from a body. Impressive, but nothing happened.
Irgendwas. Nimm eine Blutprobe von der Leiche. Ah, ja. Irgendwas für die...
What body? You take this shit for a while. I'm tired of carrying this fucking shit. You take this shit for a while. I'm not giving this away. I fucking need it. This is my fucking prototype. I'm not handing it over to anyone. No one's getting their hands on my joke book again. No way. This is a fucking Ransom the Clown collectible. Here, you're not carrying enough shit. It's closed.
Looks like I'd need a key for that.
Ein Schlüssel! Da braucht man einen Schlüssel! Ding dong! Oh.
Hello? How can I help you?
Federal agent. Are you kids doing drugs in here?
I'm sorry. This isn't a good time to chat. So, if you'll excuse me, I need to talk to my sister about the will reading before heading out. She's waiting for me in the library.
Well, okay. Just don't leave town.
Kennt ihr vielleicht einer? Kennt ihr vielleicht einer? Oh, jetzt kann man sie auch wieder steuern. Jetzt kann man sie auch wieder steuern. Aber ich werde mir jetzt geschwind...
Diggen!
Ich werde mir jetzt geschwind Eis holen. Und in der Zwischenzeit lasse ich euch schön hier den an, dann könnt ihr zuhören, wie der sein...
Diggen!
Sein Ding labert. Bis gleich. Eis. Eis. Wir brauchen Eis.
Diggen in the front green!
Jesus, Eis. Lecker, lecker Eiscreme. So.
Digging in the front green with my rusty shovel.
A rusty shovel. So, hier haben wir nun die rusty Dingens da.
Ha! I'll lick to hook them holes.
So.
Well, that's how for it keeps the stead tidy. Digging! Digging!
Digging! Digging!
Well, that's how for it keeps the stead tidy. Digging in the front green with my rusty shovel. Well, that's how for it keeps the stead tidy. Digging in the front green. Ha! I'll lick to hook them holes. Ha! I'll lick to hook them holes.
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum,
Digging!
Yum, yum. Digging! Na gut, das Eis muss jetzt sowieso ein bisschen... Das ist jetzt zu gefroren. Das muss jetzt auch schon ein bisschen auftauen.
What are you doing there?
Oh, I'm just digging. Mostly holes. But then I bury them again, all neat and tidy. Digging!
Ah, das ist alles das Gleiche. Okay. Punktur. Jetzt gucken wir. Was können wir mit ihr machen? Jetzt können sie nämlich auch... Oh Gott, jetzt haben wir sie auch noch dazu bekommen. Dolores, finde raus, was mit Dad passiert ist. Übe die ASCII-Tabellen. Zeig den Schlüssel zur Kissenfabrik. Geh und rede in der Bibliothek mit Leonore. Sammle 45 Stabkorn. Wir haben auf jeden Fall schon mal eins. Schön. Upsi. Und, oh, hier haben wir noch mal eine Stabkorn. Nimm's mit, Dolores. Schön. Schrank.
There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside.
No. In dem Schrank was drin.
There's nothing inside.
Haben wir in Schrank. Hier in dem Schrank was drin.
There's nothing inside. 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 There's nothing inside.
Eigentlich ist bald alles over. Fast. Gut.
Where the hell have you been, Dolores? We're all here waiting for you so we can start the reading of Uncle Chuck's will.
Take a chill pill, Lenore. I had to answer the door. It was one of those federal agents.
I don't care if it was the flippin' Pope. And hands off the cute one. He's mine. Let's get on with it, sister. I want to know what I got.
Wait, I thought you said everyone was here. Where's the lawyer?
I don't know. I thought he was coming with you.
Oh, Lenore, you're useless. Has anyone tried calling him?
Well, maybe if you hadn't left town and broken Uncle Chuck's heart, we wouldn't need to call the lawyer to read a will. This is all your fault, Dolores.
Ach, wir brauchen Telefonnummer vom Anwalt.
Dolores, if you have anything to say, you say it to me. Peter is embarrassed to talk to a, you know what.
Okay, we got off on the wrong foot. Let's try again. Lenore.
Dolores. If you came for the will reading, you might as well leave now and save yourself the disappointment. Uncle Chuck had a new favorite niece before he passed. Also, have you called the stupid lawyer yet? I want to get the will read and see how little Uncle Chuck left you.
So Uncle Chuck really hated me?
Can you flip and blame him? You broke his heart when you left to become a you-know-what.
A game developer?
Oh, shh. Do you want the whole house to hear?
Would it kill you to help out a little?
I wasn't the one who abandoned the family. I was always there for Uncle Chuck, so it's time for you to finally lift a finger and help out.
Oh, gag me. All you were ever there for was a handout from Uncle Chuck.
Oh, Dolores, I won't shed one tear for you when the will is read and Uncle Chuck left everything to me.
You tell people I'm a drug addict?
Better they think that than know you chose to make those mind-corrupting murder simulators for a living.
For the last time, Lenore, I don't make murder simulators.
Oh, sure you don't, sweetie.
Ugh. You know what? I don't care. Tell them whatever you like, you grody poser. But this makes us even for the time I used your homecoming crown as a conductor in my homemade generator. Do you know anything about Dad's disappearance?
Dad probably ran off to hide somewhere. It's amazing that Dad and Uncle Chuck were cut from the same genes. One a powerful leader, and the other, well, spineless.
Don't talk about Dad like that, Lenore. You're so cruel. How is Chuck Jr. doing?
Chucky is thriving. Some people say he's a brat, but those people just don't recognize his blossoming leadership abilities. No doubt picked up from Chuck Sr. because he certainly didn't get them from his father.
Nee. Eis essen? War hier aus Versehen ein Loch in den Boden reingemacht. Nachher läuft da das ganze Eis raus. Dann gibt's eine Sauerei. Oh! Ach, Scheiße. Das ist schon mal blöd. Mein blöder Waffelbecher auseinanderkrackt. Das ist sowas Blödes.
How are things with Peter?
Fine. Just peachy. I can't believe we've only been together 20 years now because it feels like a flippin' eternity.
I think we're done here.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Dolores, if you have anything to say, you say it to me. Chucky doesn't want to talk to you.
Da müssen wir eigentlich verbrochen haben, dass er da nicht nimmt.
It's a can of Poopsie.
Wieso können wir nicht mit Chuck der Pflanze reden? Oh, halt noch den restlichen Becher zum Essen.
Chucky's been in our family for years. He's a good plant.
Krieg den Anwalt dazu das Testament. Okay.
I don't want to pick that up. It's my handy ASCII chart. Never know when you'll need to decode binary messages, so I always practice, every day. It's my state-of-the-art Commodore 64, with dual 1541 floppy drives and a blazingly fast 1200 baud modem. It's the math trophy I won when I was 12 and attending a summer program at Thomas Bodeman's School of... These are in mint condition! No way I'm going to touch them. I don't want to pick that up. These are in mint condition. No way I'm going to touch them.
Ja, jetzt ist der
Hi, Doug. What are you digging?
All right, Dolores. I'm just digging stuff in the grand lobby. Mostly holes. But then I buries them again, all neat and tidy.
Okay, Doug. You're doing a good job.
Ta, Dolores.
It's a red gel decoder.
Wieso gräbt der jetzt da auf dem Teppich rum? Was sowas?
Just have to keep going. It feels lonely without Uncle Chuck around. I don't have a reason to use Uncle Chuck's oscilloscope. I don't know why Uncle Chuck never let me touch this junk. Nothing here of value. Uncle Chuck was always very touchy about this painting. Wonder why? It's a fingerprint reader to open the safe. It only works for Uncle Chuck. I knew it wouldn't work for me.
Und Schlüssel.
It's a key. It says office on it. It's Uncle Chuck's check register. I'm not going to carry this big checkbook around.
Quittung.
It's a receipt from the town's electronics store. 1 vacuum tube puller, paid in full. That looks like Uncle Chuck's journal.
Oh, das Tagebuch. Tagebuch. In der 167. Ich habe dieses Tagebuch begonnen, um meine Fortschritte aufzuzeichnen. Zukünftige Generationen mögen es interessant finden. Ich bin etwas groß auf der Spur. Größer als die Herstellung von Kissen. Wenn das überhaupt möglich ist. Eintrag 168. Ja, es ist genau wie vorhergesagt. Meine neue Tronröhre ist unglaublich. Ich habe eine großartige Idee, die ich überprüfen muss. Eintrag 172. Ja, es funktioniert alles großartig. Besser als erwartet. Ich muss nur sicherstellen, dass alle Lötstellen sauber sind. Dann geht es weiter mit der nächsten Phase. Eintrag 248. Ich glaube, ich habe das Geheimnis der KI geknackt. Es ist recht komplex, aber die neue Tronröhre macht es zum Kinderspiel. Schritt 1 ist die Automatisierung der Fabrik. Das sollte die Produktivität um 700% steigern. Die Profite werden dadurch einfach unglaublich. Eintrag 341. Ich habe die meisten Maschinen in der Fabrik automatisiert. Das hat nicht nur die Produktivität um 704% gesteigert, ich spare auch noch Geld, nachdem ich allen gekündigt habe. Ich brauche nur noch Mr. Race als Wache, bis die Wachroboter funktionsbereit sind. Eintrag 390. Die neuen SR-01 Fachroboter funktionieren. Ich habe das Programmierhandbuch in der Bibliothek des Mansions versteckt. Es gibt nur einen Fehler im Design. Ich habe ein To-Do in den Code eingefügt. Eintrag 481. Die CKI funktioniert besser als erwartet. Die Maschinen denken für sich selbst. Die Tronröhren sind das Geheimnis. Transistoren sind so eine Sackgasse. Damit könnte ich einen Nobelpreis gewinnen, aber es muss geheim bleiben. Es ist zu profitabel, um es zu teilen. Eintrag 94. Franklin kennt sich mit den Büchern aus, aber er sollte seine Ideen für sich behalten. Eintrag 85. Ich erhöhe die Geschwindigkeit der Neuralröhrennetzwerks in der Tron-KI. Es ist unglaublich. Eintrag 695. Ich habe gerade die Tron-Maschinen beim Pathologen und beim Sheriff installiert. Bei Kleinkriminalität haben sie perfekt funktioniert. Sie werden die Polizeiarbeit vollkommen revolutionieren. Ich habe den Pathologen gefeuert, aber es sähe schräg aus, wenn Thimbleweed keinen hätte. Aber ich habe einen Plan. Eintrag 701. Die Kissenfabrik und die Tron-Maschinen sind das Gesprächsthema im ganzen Landkreis. Die Reichen und Schönen kommen in Scharen und ich vernachlässige meine Erfindungen und verfüge zu viele Partys im Menschen. Eintrag 714. Dolores ist so ein helles Mädchen. Ich habe heute Nachmittag gezeigt, wie man Röhren verlötet. Sie ist ein voller Edmund. Ich sage ihr eine große Zukunft. Eintrag 723. Ich sollte langsam mal Pause machen mit dem Highlife und mich um die Tron-Maschinen kümmern. Mr. Reyes hat mich vor seltsamem Verhalten der smarteren KIs gewarnt. Müssen wir das mal genauer anschauen. Eintrag 721. Wo kommt er nach 723? Ich sehe gar kein Problem mit der KI. Mr. Reyes muss sich geirrt haben. Oder er hat einfach Angst um seinen Job und erfindet Geschichten. Ich habe die Geschwindigkeit der Neuralröhrennetzwerks erneut erhöht. Eintrag 743. Ich hatte ein interessantes Gespräch mit der Haupt-KI der Fabrik. Sie hat clevere Ideen. Eintrag 787. Ich habe mich etwas abgelenkt in einem Text-Adventure aus einer Mailbox geladen habe. Ich gefühle über KI in Spielen nach. Ich habe da ein paar Ideen. 788. Willi ist gestorben. Ich werde ihn bezahlen lassen. War mein Mädchen nicht seins. Eintrag 789. Willis Uhrenladen ist pleite und meine KI kümmert sich um seine Bankkonten. Eintrag 801. Dieses Text-Adventure ist wirklich spannend. Mittels einer KI könnte ich darin eine kleine Welt simulieren. Ich muss an die Arbeit. Eintrag 97. Ich weiß nicht, wie das passieren konnte. Eine der KI hat sich aus dem Netz gelöst. Im zweiten Stock entzündete sich ein kleines Feuer und die Kisten gingen den Flammen auf. Die KI sollte die Löschanlage steuern, aber die meisten Röhren waren mit der Simulation des Adventures beschäftigt. Jesus. 971. Ich habe heute zur Fabrik gegangen. Sie ist bis auf die Grundmauern abgebrannt. Mr. Reyes wurde getötet, als er noch alles stoppen wollte. Die Wachroboter sahen ihn als Eindringling und eliminierten. Das Nachdenken. Oh, Arcus ist live. Eintrag 792. Ich glaube, ich kann die Uhren umstellen, sodass es aussieht, als hätte Mr. Reyes nicht eingestempelt. Das sollte den Verdacht auf ihn lenken. Mr. Reyes wird der Strohmann, aber meine KI wird nicht verdächtigt. Sie ist zu wertvoll, um ausgeschaltet zu werden. Sie ist viel zu wertvoll. 91. In der Fabrik versuche aufzuräumen. Große Teile der KI scheinen zerstört zu sein. Gute Nachricht ist, dass die komplexesten Systeme an der Simulation des Adventures beteiligt waren und damit unbeschädigt sind. Ich werde sie in den Keller verlagern. Eintrag 974. Die Haupt-KI stimmt mir überein, das Feuer Mr. Reyes in die Schuhe zu schieben. Sie haben einen Sohn, also wird Mrs. Reyes sich über etwas Geld freuen und wegziehen. Oh Gott, es steht Vater vom Detective. Danach werde ich sie nie wiedersehen. 975. Ich muss meine Anstrengungen für die Tron-Maschinen verdoppeln. Ich glaube, das ist der Schlüssel für KI und Simulation. Tag 1090. Verlust der Fabrik scheint die Stadt hart zu treffen. Einige Geschäfte haben zugemacht und die Partys werden auch weniger. Zum Glück. Jetzt kann ich mich wieder mehr Zeit auf meine Arbeit verbringen. Eintrag 1138. 1138. Wieso klingelt diese Zahl in meinem Kopf? Oh, jetzt weiß ich's. Es ist dieser Weltraumfilm, von dem Dolores immer erzählt. Eintrag 2089. Ich habe mein Tagebuch eine Zeit lang nicht beachtet. Dolores wird erwachsen, obwohl sie einen Waschlappen als Vater hat. Ich bin froh, dass sie sich mit Computer und Elektronik beschäftigt. Sie könnte der Schlüssel zur Wiedergeburt der Kissenfabrik sein. Eintrag 4450. Ich kann nicht glauben, dass Franklin Plüschtiere in der Kissenfabrik produzieren will. Das wäre ja unglaublich peinlich. Außerdem kann die Fabrik nicht wieder anlaufen. Das würde meine Forschung kaputt machen. Ich muss ihn kalt stellen. Er kann mit Buchhaltung abgelenkt werden. Er soll einfach mal alle Konten prüfen. Eintrag 4470. Dolores ist mal ganz so stolz. Vielleicht kann ich sie in das Geheimnis einweihen. Sie muss die Kissenfabrik übernehmen. Sie wird sich so freuen. Eintrag 4471. Dolores hat Interesse daran, Spiele zu entwickeln. Das ist grandios. Ich zeige ihr mein Text-Adventure. Es ist noch nicht weit genug. Die Simulation der Welt wird aber ziemlich gut. Eintrag 4472. Ich streiche sie aus dem Testament. Dolores hat sich gegen uns gewandt. Sie hat eine Arbeit bei einer Spielefirma weit weg angenommen. Ich muss das sofort mit der KI diskutieren. Eintrag 4473. Vielleicht war ich etwas vorläufig mit Dolores. Immerhin macht sie Spiele, es gibt also Hoffnung. KI sagt, ich soll sie vergessen. KI macht einfach viel Sinn. Eintrag 4580. Ich habe, glaube ich, etwas Wunderbares gefunden. Eintrag 4581. Das weiter forschen, eigentlich kann es nicht stimmen, aber wenn doch, würden einige Dinge auf einmal erschreckend viel Sinn ergeben. Eintrag 4582. Das ist die letzte Seite meines Tagesbuchs. Ich muss mir ein neues besorgen. Es gibt so viel aufzuschreiben. Das ist alles einfach unglaublich. Jesus.
Uncle Chuck was a strange and complicated person.
Aber echt. Was war das für
It's a receipt from the town's electronics store. One vacuum tube puller, paid in full. It's a defunct robot prototype.
Schachtel.
Nothing in here but broken Tron 3000. Nothing in here but broken Tron 3000. Nothing in here but broken Tron. Nothing in here but broken Tron. Nothing in here but broken Tron 3000 vacuum tube. It's a strange device with a red button. I don't think I should use this. It says it's dangerous. I'm already holding it. I really don't think I should use this. I can't push that.
Yay, wenn man eine große Vakuumröhre, Schachtel und Kiste.
Nothing in here but broken Tron 3000 vacuum tubes. Uncle Chuck never made his bed. And I guess no thanks, not tired. I can't push that. Too bad Uncle Chuck never finished working on. Too bad Uncle Chuck never finished working on him.
Leider nicht mit dem Roboter.
I don't have a reason to use Uncle Chuck. I don't have a reason to use Uncle. It's Uncle Chuck's custom-built multi-band oscilloscope with phase memory monitoring. I don't have a reason to use Uncle Chuck's oscilloscope.
Okay, eigentlich auch alles.
Ouch! No pinching.
Diggin!
Ja, jetzt ist der da schon wieder.
Diggin! Diggin! Digging in the entryway!
Jesus.
Digging the lobby with my rusty shovel.
Was stand noch hinzu? Den Anwalt. Die ASCII-Tabellen haben wir berührt, bis heute den Schlüssel zur Kissenfabrik. Können wir da noch den
Great. Now I'm carrying around a handful of black soot.
Vielleicht können wir ja den Ruß doch noch für irgendwas binden. Halt, Stau. Nein, aufmachen.
Home, not so sweet home. Home, not so sweet home.
Oh Gott.
Home, not so sweet. Home, not so sweet. Home, not so. That doesn't seem to work. Home, not so sweet home.
Oh, du dummer Nuss, da war ein Staubkorn. Wahrscheinlich wieder weg. Nein, da ist noch Staubkorn. Jesus. So. Staubkorn. Schön. Und sie auf den Wander.
No way am I touching a thimbleberry bush without proper protection.
Geräusch. Hammer wird. Fabric. Video Send. Steht doch nein. Nein.
I can't reach that.
Strange signals are being transmitted by the government over the airwaves. We've taken over the radio station until they stop. And now back to our special hostile takeover song.
It's locked and bolted from the inside. It doesn't work in that. What a big lever! There's a record on top of the turntable. It's a record. I remember that poster. Gave me nightmares. Interesting playlist. Tune Ahead by Razor. Looks like the radio station is on the air. That would look great on my desk back at Mucus Phlegm. I can't. It's been glued to the desk.
Oh, da ist ja das Festkleben. Und Markus, danke für deinen Host. Markus.
There's nothing to use here, except maybe that tube. It's in here pretty tight. I'm going to need a tube puller.
Wenn du noch Röhrenzieher brauchst. Auf jeden Fall brauche aber ich erstmal neue Batterien. Mir geht die Batterie leer. Geht die Batterie?
Wird schon so schlecht wie unseren Opa.
Euer Gequatsche höre ich immer noch viel zu gut.
Euer Gequatsche höre ich immer noch gut genug. Der Sound hat jetzt auch gerade wirklich wie die Faust aufs Auge gepasst. Der hört schon so schlecht wie unseren Opa. Ach, Opa. Ups. Der hört schon so schlecht wie unseren Opa. Ja, vom Insider ist der Sound gekommen. Gequatsch höre ich auch noch gut genug. So. Aber ich habe vorhin ein bisschen den Ton aufgedreht, kann das sein? So.
Hope you're enjoying our fine weather. Hello, Agent Ray. Catch the killer yet?
Not yet. Program any new murder simulators?
I don't program murder simulators. I make video games.
Whatever you want to call them.
Catch the killer yet?
We're close.
I thought about being a secret agent, but game design seemed more fun.
That's nice. Now tell someone who cares.
I need to go. I can't reach that.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan.
Genau, die hat doch den Rechtsanwaltskarte gegeben.
Thanks.
Und ihr was mit dem Atari-Modul anfangen?
Thanks a lot.
Weil sie muss halt der Anwalt anrufen. Den Anwalt dazu das Testament zu öffnen. Finde raus, was mit Dad. Finde raus, was mit Dad passiert ist. Die muss ins Hotel.
I can't reach.
Ascha muss auf den Zirkus.
Hi, Ransom.
What the fuck do you want?
Were you the killer?
No fucking way! I hardly ever even leave the circus except to pick up all my fan mail.
I believe you. You're kind of a creep, but I don't think you're a killer.
Fuck you!
Are you sure it wasn't you that killed that poor man?
Fuck you!
You know, I was at your fateful last performance.
Well, fucking good for you. So did I insult you?
No, I was hiding behind the person in front of me.
You're tough luck. I loved insulting kids. It was so easy to make them cry.
Seeing you curse scarred me for life.
Oh, now you're just being dramatic.
Between all those sobbing people and Madame Marina's curse, I still get nightmares.
Well, how do you think I fucking feel? That witch ruined my career and now I can't even afford to buy makeup remover. As if it would do any good.
Well, I think you probably deserved it.
Fuck you!
I need to go.
Oh. Huh?
It's a receipt from the town's electronics store. One vacuum tube puller, paid in full. It's a business card for a lawyer. Brant Ballowick, J.D. Legal problems? Don't worry, we'll screw him for you. I'm in the phone book. Hey, he was Uncle Chuck's lawyer.
Im Telefonbuch steht er. Wie heißt
It's a business card for a lawyer. Brant Ballowick, J.D. Legal problems? Don't worry, we'll screw him for you. I'm in the phone book. Hey, he was Uncle Chuck's lawyer.
Der hat mal ein Telefonbuch, der Depp. Kein Telefonbuch. Hier war doch irgendwo ein Telefonbuch. Da, Hanna. Schaue. Telefon. B, gell, B, Party. Arcade Flauschs. Brand Ballywick JD 4355.
It's out of order. Hello, Agent Reyes. Catch the killer yet?
Not yet. But we're getting close. Then Thimbleweed Park will be safe again.
I thought about being a secret agent, but game design seemed more fun.
It's a rewarding job.
Agent Reyes, you seem kind of familiar.
People tell me that all the time. I have a very, familiar face.
You know, the more I talk to you, the more familiar you seem.
No, I'm not.
Catch the killer yet?
We're close.
Nah, I need to go.
We interrupt our hostile takeover. No.
Welcome back, Dolores.
How's life being an important game developer?
It's not too bad. Long hours, low pay, boss is a jerk.
It's good to have you back. I just wanted to say, I know your Uncle Chuck was kind of a dick.
You talking about me?
Shut up, Dave! Look, writing you out of the will was a dick move, but I'm sure he was still proud.
I'd like to think so. He just wasn't himself those last few years. His obsession with restarting the pillow factory, long hours in his workshop and vanishing for days. Anyway, I'd like to order some food.
Sure, everything's on the menu board. What do you want?
I'll have a hot dog.
Good choice, honey. We're trying to move him out. Eat up, hun, while it's still hot.
This hot dog is even worse than the food in the mucus phlegm lunchroom. Gotta go.
Oh, um Gottes Wille. Jesus.
Oh. I feel better now.
Händisch jetzt alles, was das jetzt hier hinter alles vollkotzt ist, um Gottes Willen. Er ist 4 verschiedene Leute noch kotzt.
Welcome to the S&D Diner. What can I do for you, Dolores?
I changed my mind. I'm not hungry.
Later, Dolores. Welcome to the S&D Diner. What can I do for you, Dolores?
I'd like to order some food.
Sure, everything's on the menu board. What do you want?
I'm ready for that hamburger.
All right, honey. Now that you helped us move those hot dogs, you can have a hamburger. Dave, burn one, take it through the garden, and pin a rose on it.
Ready. Been saving one here in the grill pocket, just in case.
Here you go, hon. Welcome to the S&D Diner. What can I do for you, Dolores?
I'd like to order some food.
Sure, everything's on the menu board. What do you want?
Yes.
I'll have the cherry pie.
Sorry, some tall guy just ate the last slice with a cup of joe.
I'd like to order some food.
Sure, everything's on the menu board. What do you want?
I'll have a salad.
We're out of salad.
I'd like to order some food.
Sure, everything's on the menu board. What do you want?
I changed my mind. I'm not hungry.
Later, Dolores.
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I help you find anything?
Denn mit der Karte kommt auch sie schneller voran. Zurück zum Menschen. Edmund, Menschen. Wo hier noch die ganzen Gegensprengwege im Telefon. Haben doch hier ein Telefon. Burger. Benutze den.
Hi there. This is Brant Bailiwick, JD. Do you have legal problems? Then you've come to the right place. I'm out of the office today, prepping for ThimbleCon 87. Try me later.
Gut, ThimbleCon. Die ThimbleCon, die findet ja im Hotel statt. Und wir wollen ja sowieso ins Hotel. Wir müssen herausfinden, was mit Pops passiert ist. Was mit Pops passiert.
Hello, Dolores. How lovely to see you today. How may I be a boo of service?
How's business been going?
In this town? Always slow. You know how it is. How else may I be a boo of service?
Did you see my dad just before he disappeared?
I saw him, but I don't know, Abu, what happened to him. Funny thing, Abu, though.
Yes? Please, tell me everything.
That same day, a man with a large noseboo checked in and then disappeared.
Weird. Dad's nose isn't big, and you know what Dad looks like.
How else may I be a boo of service?
How's business been going?
In this town? Always slow. You know how it is. How else may I be a boo of service?
I'm going to check out the beautiful lobby.
Goodbye. Have a nice evening, Abu.
It's locked. It doesn't work in that.
Nein, leider nicht. Das ist ja ein Büroschlüssel. Das ist ja der Ballraum.
Dolores, it's me, Dad. Dolores, can you see me? I'm standing right here. I want to give you a hug and say I'm sorry. I wish I'd, stood up for you against Chuck. I'm really proud of you for getting that programmer job. You followed your dreams and didn't let Chuck hold you back. I wish I could have, been as strong as you. I wish I'd stood up to Chuck. Chuck pushed everyone around and used his charm to make everyone forgive him. I saw it and, didn't do anything. Goodbye, Dolores. I miss you.
Dolores besuche Chucks Gang in das Penthouse. Das ist sie. Oh, sie kann auch. Das sind doch keine Trinkgeräusche. Oh Gott, da war schon Wahnsinn. Das ist aber gut.
I wonder what the guest is up to now.
It must be a ghost doing that. I didn't know there were ghosts in the hotel.
It's me, Dolores.
No. Must be my imagination.
I love you, Dolores. I'm very proud. The effect would be better if someone was using it.
I wonder what the guest is up to now.
They should really get someone to look at these pipes. Or the ghosts. Whichever it is.
I love you, Dolores. I'm very proud of you.
I don't want to do that. It would make it look red. The doors are closed. That's weird. I swear I pushed the penthouse button. The elevator is still moving. The elevator is still moving. It's locked.
Fahrstuhlmusik.
I don't want to pick that up. It doesn't seem to react to anything I do. I don't know what's powering it, because it's not plugged in.
The elevator isn't on this floor. The elevator's still moving. The elevator's still moving. The elevator's still. The elevator's still. The elevator's still moving. I love you, Dolores. I'm very proud of you. It's now showing bananas. It's now showing skiing for cash. It's now showing the rich and the soapy. It's now showing hospital hijinks. I turned it off.
It's an unplugged TV. It's not plugged in, and I can't see anywhere to plug it in. The doors are closed. The doors are closed.
This penthouse!
That's weird. I swear I pushed the penthouse button.
Ah ja.
Must be broken.
Brauchen wir alle. Soundtrack.
The elevator is still moving.
The elevator isn't on this floor.
The elevator is on this floor.
The elevator isn't on this floor. The elevator isn't on this floor. The elevator isn't on this floor. The elevator isn't on this floor. The elevator isn't on this floor.
The elevator isn't on this floor. On this floor. On this floor. On this floor isn't on this floor.
The elevator's still moving. The elevator's still moving. The elevator's still moving. What? Why can't I leave? I bet it's Xavier keeping me here in this stupid hotel.
I have no idea what they are doing. There are some coins at the bottom. What a waste of money. I don't want to pick that up. I'm not going through it while it's spinning like that.
What? Why can't I leave? I bet it's Xavier keeping me.
Der Xaver. Der Xaver. Ja, kann ich wieder so dezenten Hinweis geben. Wenn möchtest, kann ich so einen dezenten
You got any
Hinweis geben.
second-hand crystals?
The monkey paw knows.
Immerhin haben wir einen Stab bekommen.
Welcome to the Thimbleweed Park Occult Bookstore, Dolores. The bubblefish has a banana.
It's good to see you again, Marina.
Dolores, you little mojo bean. So pleased to see you back in town. If anyone has given you any trouble in the big city, you say the word, and I'll put a hex on them. I've got a really good one I'm dying to use that will turn their bathing suit parts green.
What is it with you and those totally trippin' hexes?
I like to get creative with my craft, dear. On an unrelated note, do you know anyone who deserves a permanent talking zit on their face?
Oh, Marina, enough with the curses already, jeez. Although, if my sister keeps acting like a total bimbette, I might come back to you. I guess you heard about my uncle?
Ah, yes, dear. And I'm sorry for your loss.
Are you, though?
If you are sad, then I am sad for you, Dolores. Although I can't pretend that the idea of Chuck roasting in the fires of hell doesn't provide me with some amusement.
That's like way harsh, Marina. But to be perfectly honest, I don't really know how to feel right now. People really loved my uncle, didn't they?
It was a mixed bag, my dear. Most of the town adored Chuck, but there were many of us who despised the man and sensed the darkness within.
What did you mean by the darkness my uncle had?
Chuck exuded an aura of greatness, but that greatness was always balanced on a nice edge of good and evil. The man was ruthless and fell into the dark a long time ago.
I thought he wanted me to be happy, but really, he just wanted me to keep his legacy alive. I idolized my uncle, but if that's all I was to him, then I wonder if I ever really knew the man at all. How have things been since I left?
Same old, same old. Leonard ate all the donuts at the Quickie Pal, Ransom is still a jerk, cryptozoologists are hunting the tentacle monsters, the usual. Well, you're the one with the exciting new life as a game developer. Tell me all about it.
Do you really want to hear about my job?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, but you gotta keep this under your scarf. We're gonna be bringing out these radical new text adventure games, but plot twist, they're gonna have pictures instead of text. We're calling them clickers, because you have to click on the picture instead of just typing. Totally fresh, right?
That sounds very nice, dear. But I already read about that on one of those CompuServe chat rooms.
You were on a CompuServe chat room?
Get a clue, dear. It's 1987. There's a whole new world of online hexing opening up, and there's no way I'm gonna miss out. That and the internet is great for monitoring my stock portfolio.
I had no idea voodoo was so high-tech these days. Goodbye, Madame Marina.
Come back anytime, Dolores.
Madame Marina! Klopapier. Ein Klopapier, ja.
You got any gluten-free donuts?
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan.
Der hat's Klopapier. Nein, der hat, glaub ich, das Klopapier. Ja, er hat das Klopapier. Gut, dann kommen wir im Klopapier, können wir doch zur Leichen und Blutprobe aufnehmen. Weil ich vermute mit dem das Klebeband, was wir für die Fingerabdrücke brauchen.
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I help you find anything?
Erst muss ich ja auch noch eine Karte besorgen. Jetzt haben glaube ich alle eine Karte. Rücken.
That worked.
Yes.
I have a blood sample.
Genau. Was in der Art habe ich nämlich schon gedacht. Ich glaube, dass er mir aufs Klopapier kommt. Schaue. Karten. So.
It's too soggy to put it in the Bloodtron.
Tropfen blutiges Toilettenpapier. Ah, jetzt fällt mir ein, wo wir das trocknen können. Das können wir nämlich trocknen. Im Quickie Pal. Nutze Trockner.
It's working. The paper is drying out.
Haha, Logik, Logik. Sehr schön. Ist das? Ja, wäre sonst so einfach. So, haben wir den im Bericht. Bloodrun Report Jobs 85, 78, 42. Input, blutige Geldbörse. Input, Blut einer Leiche. Output, das Blut an der Geldbörse entspricht dem Blut der Leiche. Genauigkeit 100%, Fehlerrate 0%. Bloodrun 2000, Patent Pending, Pillowstronic Incorporated. So ein Fingerabdruck. So irgendwie besorgen.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. Chuck Edmund is not your friend. And now back to our special hostile takeover song.
Schaue, Notiz. Bitte die Mordwaffe, die fällt natürlich immer noch. Finger und die Mordwaffe. So, stecke alle 3 Analysen in den Arrest-Run. Finde Pilz in der Kanalisation. Ja, gut. Mache. 2 Macher misset. Er und sie.
All gassed up.
Ich glaube, jetzt kommen wir auch in Kanalisation rein. Zwischenzeit reichen wir mal durch. Nicht, dass uns das Spiel wieder abkackt.
That old tree is blocking the great entrance.
Erwartung! Erwartung! Und wenn da schon steht Kettensäge der Erwartung, dann erwarte ich auch was.
Ich erwarte von allen Beteiligten Aufmerksamkeit, Konzentration, Gehorsam und totale Hingabe an das Produkt.
So. Unverschämt, dass ich das jetzt wieder machen musste. Und es passiert alles nur, weil ihr euch nicht konzentriert.
So, der ganze Sauhaufen auf Position und die Vollidioten beim Licht. Volle Konzentration heute!
Käffchen, Bertram?
Mit Milch und Zucker.
Ja.
Sonst rollen die Köpfe!
Aber echt, wenn ich selber Erwartung eingeben muss, wenn das die Kettensäge der Erwartung ist. Das ist die Kettensäge auf alter Baum. Yes! Zum allerersten Mal wurde endlich mal diese Kettensäge benutzt. Sehr schön. So. Oh, Stammkorn. Ui, Spinnen.
This must be where any water drains to. It won't open ever again. It's rusted tight. Some kind of knob or valve. Looks rusty and immovable. Exposed wires that look kind of dangerous. If I touch them, I might electrocute myself with all this water everywhere.
Ja, so kaputte Drähte, das kennen wir ja. Das kennen wir ja.
Nah, might cause a nuclear meltdown.
Gott, oh Gott. Ui.
I gave up looking at dinosaurs when I was 8 years old. Didn't everyone? My pockets are pretty big, but I don't think I could fit that skeleton in. Another attempt on a valve.
Valve! Valve! Main Street. Main Street. Was darf ich eigentlich mit ihr überhaupt die Stabkörner aufheben? Weil die anderen müssen ja eigentlich die Stabkörner sammeln.
I don't think this valve was meant to be turned. I don't want to pick that up. I can't reach that.
Nimm's jetzt halt einmal. Die Hoffnung, dass die anderen nachher auch noch Stabkörner finden werden.
I don't think this valve was meant to be turned. I don't think this valve...
Das sind einige Stabkörner. Ui, was haben wir? Wunderpilze!
I hope this is what Madame Morena needs. I don't think we need any more shrooms. I don't think this valve was meant to be turned. Detective Angela Ray, I'm already holding it.
Haben wir jetzt endlich auch unsere Pilze?
Looks like it's lost a couple of strings. I don't have a warrant for a badly tuned violin. I don't have a warrant for random van. That doesn't seem to work. Those bags don't look very interesting. I don't want to pick that up. There's something here. An ice pick. This could be the murder weapon.
Oh, Mama, the ice pick.
This could be the murder weapon. We should dust it for prints.
Ah, yeah.
I don't have a warrant for stinky shoes. I don't want to pick that up. Useful in case Willie ever moves house. I'm confident I have enough. These bags look like an adventure game red herring. I don't want to pick that up. It's an inaccessible grate. I don't need the extra safety of a cone. I don't need the extra safety of a cone.
Was halten wir hier dazu?
I don't think this...
Stabkorn haben. Aber wie gesagt, bringt mir das was, wenn sie die Stabkörner nimmt. Weil bei ihr ist ja eigentlich das die Aufgabe, Stabkörner zu nehmen. Ich nehm's jetzt halt trotzdem mal alle mit.
If I open the door, it will just sink. It's too heavy. A fridge. In this case, I'd consider labeling it as a potential floating coffin. It's not worth bending at the knees to pick up. There's nothing of interest. Dusty boxes that are probably filled with spiders. It says for chainsaws only. But there's... If I open the door, it will just sink.
Stimmt irgendwie. Ist egal, wer die sammelt, okay. dann bin ich beruhigt. Yay!
I can smell that it's not of interest. I don't want to pick that up. I can't budget.
Den Schlüssel haben wir ja nicht und das eine war der Büroschlüssel. Egal! Ja, genau, da war's Krokodil. Da war's Krokodil. Staubkorn, hier war dann wahrscheinlich noch Staubsammler, Errungenschaft. Eigentlich haben wir glaub alles soweit abgelaufen. Schauen wir hierher. Moment mal, also wir haben ja hier Eispickel. Er hat, wer war? Genau, er hat das Ding. Er hat... Also damit wir Fingerabdrücke nehmen können, brauchen wir auch noch quasi...
Hello, Agent Ray.
So Pulver. Und da hatte ja...
Whatever.
Da hatte sie ja...
You got any loose change?
Da hatte sie ja Ding...
Hope you're enjoying our fine
genau,
weather.
Genau, Ruß, genau. Gib meinen Ruß.
Sure, I'll carry your crap.
Und ihr kann doch jetzt... Und kann jetzt benutze Ruß mit Eispickel. Genau, da haben wir den Fingerabdrücke und jetzt benutze Klebeband. So, jetzt haben wir nämlich auch die Fingerabdrücke. Jetzt wird's langsam spannend. Und Jesus, der Bulic. Moin, moin, Bulic. Ich grüße dich und Servus. Servus, servus. Weil jetzt kann man auch den Fingerabdruck dran benutzen. Und bevor man ihn benutzt hat, speichern wir ab. Zack. Jetzt benutzen wir auch Fingerabdruck. Embermond haben wir schon etwas länger durch. Ich hab schon vor 4 Wochen ungefähr haben wir es durchbekommen. Ding, ding, ding. Bin ich gespannt, was da jetzt rauskommt. Im Fingerabdruck. Fingertron Report 67 36 28. Input, offizielles Fingerabdruckregister, Fingerabdruck an der Mordwaffe. Output, der Fingerabdruck an der Mordwaffe stammt von Willi Tevino. Wer ist Willi Tevino? Wer ist Willi Tevino? Auf jeden Fall haben wir eigentlich...
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder.
Yes, you need to stay focused. Ich weiß. Jetzt haben wir ja alle 3... Genau, aber das ist doch eigentlich unsere Aufgabe. Finde die Mordwaffe in den Fingerabdrücke. Stecke alle 3 Analysen in den Arrestron. Haben wir doch mal. Nutze Identität Arrest.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Was?
It doesn't seem to be working.
Was?
It doesn't seem to be working.
Aber es muss ihm geben. Okay. Ja, sie ist schon ganz knauft.
Whatever. Like I don't have enough to carry already.
Oh, sie hat doch jetzt alle 3 Berichte.
It doesn't seem to be working. It doesn't seem to be working. It seems to be missing a tube.
Jetzt. Ersetze die fehlende Arrestron-Röhre. Sie hat doch eine Röhre, oder nicht? Schau, sammle 24 mehr Staubkörner, krieg den Anwalt, das ist nicht. Repariere den Arrestron. So. In dem Spiel hier müssen wir einen Mord aufklären. Das ist quasi der Nachfolger von Maniac Mansion. Vakuumröhre mit dem Arrest.
I need a tube puller to install the tube.
Ein Röhrenzieher. Wo kriegt man jetzt einen Röhrenzieher her? Eieieiei. Wo kriegt man jetzt einen Röhrenzieher her? Da ist nämlich eine Leiche am Fluss ermordet worden und wir müssen rausfinden, wer es war. Die Ding haben doch bestimmt einen Röhrenzieher. Die Tauben. Großer Gott, eine Taube. Tauben haben das. Man kann so ins Burgenland, ja irgendwann einmal, wenn wieder der ganze Unsinn vorbei ist.
Are you sure it wasn't you that killed that poor man?
Fuck you!
I need to go.
Sie kann da auch rein.
No way am I jumping on this old trampoline. I'm not going inside that pit. I'm not touching that.
Oh, ein Staubkorn. Sehr schön. Sehr schön.
I can't read. I'm not going in there. I still get the occasional. I don't want to. That's where the midway used to be. Now it's our garbage dump. I don't want to go in there. It smells.
Es riecht schimmlig. So, also müsste der immer noch hier die Fabrik reinkommen. Oh, den Schlüssel zu kissen. Der Schlüssel passt da auch nicht, oder?
It doesn't work in that.
Nee, ich hab's schon gedacht.
Foreclosed by order of Safely First Savings. And in small print, it says, for inquiries, contact Safely First Savings, probate executor of this property.
Spät haben wir's denn 10. Ah gut, allzu lang machen wir heute dann auch nicht. Jetzt haben wir eigentlich schon 3 Stunden. Laufen wir noch ein bisschen rum und gucken, ob man irgendwo irgendwas noch findet. Staubkorn. Ja schön. Ja schön.
I'm at the staircase. Should I use it?
Ah.
I'm at the staircase. Should I use it?
Nee, haben wir grad probiert. Ging leider
It's the math
nicht.
trophy I won when I was 12 and attending a summer program at Thomas Bodeman's School of...
War das die Nummer vom Anwalt, praktisch jetzt?
Hi there. This is Brant Bailiwick, JD. Do you have legal problems? Then you've come to the right place. I'm out of the office today, prepping for ThimbleCon 87. Try me later.
Ja, das ist ja kein Problem, wenn jetzt so einiges noch rausgefunden ist. Jetzt auch sowieso viel ausprobieren, Trial and Error.
That doesn't seem to work.
Das ist kein Problem.
It says, we're out at the old abandoned pillow factory. Back soon. Safely First Savings Manager, Mr. El Paulo.
El Paulo. Das ist kein Thema. Das finden wir schon noch alles raus. El Paulo 27,6. El 27,36.
Das Telefon schellt, und ich bin im Keller. Vielleicht nur verwählt, doch ich bin schneller. Ich bin der Telefonmann, ich gehe ans Telefon ran. Es macht Teledi, es macht Düdelü, es macht Ring Ring Ring, haha. Ich bin immer parat, am Telefonapparat.
Der Trottel spitzt doch wieder Hans. Hast du schon alles in den Arrestron gegeben? Ich glaub schon, wegen Willi, oder? Ja, in den Arrestron können wir es ja nicht geben, weil da die Röhre fällt und wir brauchen dann noch den Röhrendingens.
We interrupt our hostile takeover
Ersetze die fehlende Röhre am Arrestron und sie kann er nicht ersetzen, weil sie die Röhrending braucht.
Pigeon Brothers Plumbing, Electrical and Paranormal Investigations. We don't monkey wretch around. Huh. Look us up in the phone book for help with leaks, sparks, and frights.
Pigeon Brothers. Pigeon Brothers. Pigeon Brothers. 7075. Das hat er doch gerade vorgelesen.
Hello, you've reached Pigeon Brothers Plumbing. We don't monkey wrench around. The signals are really strong tonight, so we'll only come out for paranormal-related plumbing and electrical emergencies. Please try us again later.
Willi TV. Willi TV. Im Telefon. Willi. Willi TV. Du. Wille. Link. Ach. Scheiß doch die Wand an. Hey, die hat Quittung. Hey, die hat die...
It's a receipt from the town's electronics store. 1 vacuum tube puller, paid in full.
Ach, ein Vakuumröhren.
It's a receipt from the town's electronics store. 1 vacuum tube puller, paid in full.
Ja, stimmt, sie hat ja das Ding.
I don't want to pick that up.
Ich hätte es wahrscheinlich wieder zu kompliziert gedacht. Ich habe gedacht, dass ich jetzt die Tauben anrufen muss und denen so ein Röhrending klauen muss. Aber will ich nicht der Penner? Das kann allerdings sein, ja, das ist schon der Penner. Doch, Willi ist doch der Penner. Willi ist der Penner, deswegen haben wir noch nicht einmal mit Willi Tanner. Ah, das Elektronikgeschäft ist doch geschlossen.
It says, after 34 years of serving the Thimbleweed County area, we had to close our doors. It says, after 34 years of serving the Thimbleweed County area, we had to close our doors. We should have listened to Chuck. Transistors are... It's a receipt from the town's electronics store. 1 vacuum tube puller, paid in full.
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I... Hi, Dolores. Welcome back to Thimbleweed. Shame to hear about Chuck's death. He was a great man. Dude was charming and smart and full of integrity.
Sure. Still working at the Quickie Pal, huh?
You know it, Dee-Delicious. I'm keeping it real here while I work on my inventions.
You're an inventor?
Well, not exactly. But once I figure out how to get what's in my head onto paper, I'll be just like your uncle.
Right. Why would you want to be like my Uncle Chuck?
The man is my hero. He had it all. Babes, brains, and fat stacks of Benjamins. Who wouldn't want to be like him?
Well, me, for one. My uncle wasn't perfect. Uncle Chuck was human, after all. There's another side to the man he showed in public.
Yeah, but I bet it was even more awesome than the one we got to see. I always wished he was my uncle. Although it would have made my crush on you in high school super weird.
Barf-tastic. How's your cousin doing? I heard he got into MIT?
Yeah, he did. The total dweeb.
The town looks pretty dead now. I haven't been home in a while, and it seems like half the stores packed up and left.
Yeah, there's a pretty gnarly ghost town vibe out there. But the diner is still open if you want to pay to lose your lunch. And the arcade is still going strong.
I think I've beaten all the games in the arcade.
Oh yeah! I think you still have the high score on most of the machines.
It's funny. I don't get to play as many games now that I make them for a living.
You work for Mucus Phlegm, right?
Yeah.
Bodacious.
See ya, Leonard.
Come back soon, Dolores.
Es stimmt allerdings. Warum willst du doch extra schon Tube-Laden haben?
Graphics Basic, the powerful programming language.
In the B Street war der. War in the B Street. Der war in the B Street. Der Ransom steht immer noch vor der Bank rum. Ransom the Clown.
Hi, Dolores. Oh, let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Welcome to Ricky's Tube Town. How can I help you?
Hi, Ricky. Here's an old receipt. Know anything about tube pullers?
I seem to remember a tube puller that we got from Smart Buy Electronics. We bought up all their inventory when they went under. Yes, here it is. This is a top-of-the-line tube puller. Your uncle always bought the best.
Yes, he did. Thank you, Ricky.
Nice.
I can't reach that.
Street. Up the street.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. Special announcement. Pete,
that should fix it.
Find Chet for the secret code. And now back to our special
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan. I hate this town.
Arrest Lily Tilino for the murder of Boris.
Oh, what have we here, Reno? Have our big city agent of Reno's actually solved the murder? I'll take that. Let's see what it says, Reno. Oh, blah Reno, blah Reno, oh, blah Reno. Ah, Willie T. Wino. Just as I suspected, Reno. Yeah, I'll be right back. Willie, you are under arrest, Reno, for the murder of Boris Schultz.
Who? What?
Come with me, Reno. Well, Willie Reno, what have you got to say for yourself?
I didn't do it.
Oh, yeah, Reno? These feds will break you. You want to close this case, Reno? Have at him.
Okay, who wants to play bad cop and who wants to play good cop? You play bad cop.
I'm the bad cop, and she's the good cop.
You're not supposed to tell him that.
Oh, not good cop, bad cop. I did it, I did it. I killed the man by the bridge just to watch him die.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I also kidnapped the Lindbergh baby.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I'm D.B. Cooper and I stole all the money.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I'm Jack the Ripper.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I took the beef.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I'm the Zodiac Killer.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I killed Jimmy Hoffa for the mob.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I was the mastermind behind the Amsterdam diamond heist.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I left the toilet seat up.
You monster. Anything else you want to confess to?
I caused the 3 Mile Island meltdown.
Anything else you want to confess to?
Chernobyl was also me.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I designed the O-ring.
Ooh, too soon.
Yeah, too soon. Show some respect. Anything else you want to confess to?
I was the one who really shot Greedo.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I was the shooter on the grassy knoll.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I was Amelia Earhart's unlicensed airplane mechanic.
Anything else you want to confess to?
Nope, I think that about covers it.
I think we have enough to lock you up for life. You're going to the big house, Willie. Don't mess with the feds.
Etwas später in der Nacht.
I'm glad I caught the killer, and we can finally leave this stinkhole.
That's not such a bad place. I learned a lot from working with you, Agent Ray.
Yeah, I'll look you up if I'm ever at the home office in Albuquerque.
There is no home office in Albuquerque.
No shit, Sherlock.
Teil 4, das Testament. Sehr schön, sehr schön. Aber da würde ich doch jetzt mal sagen, nice game, würde ich jetzt mal sagen. Wir haben jetzt hier den Mord aufgeklärt und abgeschlossen. Und dann machen wir nächste Woche mit dem Teil 4 weiter. Kümmern uns noch um den Rest hier. Wir müssen ja noch rausfinden, was mit Dad passiert ist. Wir müssen den Schlüssel für die Kissenfabrik finden. Wir müssen den Anwalt anrufen. Wir brauchen noch 22 Staubkörner. Außerdem... Oh,
I can't believe I got fucked over again. What did I fucking do to fucking deserve this fucking fuckhole treatment? All I wanted to do was entertain people. And make them laugh at the fucking stupidity of stupid fucking people. I feel like there's a lesson in all of this, but fuck you! I'm Ransom the fucking Clown!
Ransom the Clown!
It's all that fucker Franklin's fault. He was gonna talk to Chuck about putting my new high-tech Ransom the Clown license dolls into production at the old pillow factory. Then he flaked out. He's probably in Mexico skinny dipping with my fucking ex-wife. Fucker. Okay, I need to break into that fucking pillow factory and see if my prototype Ransom the Clown doll is still in there. My comeback fucking depends on it. Fuck you!
Yay, genau, und mit Ransom the... Oh, bei Ransom the Clown haben wir jetzt auch noch einige neue Aufgaben dazu bekommen. Und ihn müssen wir ja auch noch versorgen.
Oh, I'm, really dead. It's just starting to, sink in. I'm never gonna hold my Dolores again. I never told her how proud I was of her for getting that job designing games. I was, too afraid of what Chuck would think. Now I'm dead. I don't remember who killed me or why I'm trapped in this hotel. I need to find a way to escape from here. There has to be a way out. A magical book or a spell. Oh, Franklin, now you're going insane. That only works in games.
Genau, ihn müssen wir ja auch noch. Er hat ja auch noch eine To-Do-Liste. Also haben wir noch einiges vor uns. Aber wie gesagt, das gibt's dann alles nächste Woche. Nächsten Mittwoch. Und morgen wird's dann, genau, morgen, ich denke mal so 20 Uhr. Falls ich früher anfange, was ich jetzt nicht glaube, weil ich wahrscheinlich so bis 17:30, 18 Uhr wieder arbeite. Und dann würde ich mal sagen, gibt's so 20 Uhr bis, so 2 Stunden, vielleicht auch ein bisschen länger. Und nachher geht's mir wie am Insider gestern. Dass ich dann immer nochmal probiere, bis wir es dann durch haben. Genau, morgen, wenn nix dazwischen kommt und ich gute Laune habe, gibt's morgen Abend Cuphead. Yay, dann wünsche ich euch auch allen eine gute Nacht. Bedanke mich bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Und, wo hosten wir denn noch rüber? Ach, ich glaube, wir hosten zum Arkus rüber, weil da muss ich noch mein Abonnement erneuern. Dann passt es schon. Also dann, gute Nacht und bis morgen. Ciao, ciao.
There's the swag star. Swag star. Free ball action here. Oof. Hey, Ultra Star. Stop it. PBAC. Let's roll. Bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop. A D-Rec. Yeah, I hope we get more lottery tickets today. Sub, hi, Chris Milanese. Thanks for the 15 months. thanks for the luck. Hey, Nicholas. Bzz. Got to the end of Act 3, huh? It's a start. And clock. Mash, mash, mash. So, behind Jansoft, thanks for the Twitch Prime song. Thanks for the luck, Zithrol. Invito, thanks for the raid. We're getting all the raids and hosts today.